Hello, my beautiful, handsome individuals. Welcome back to Amy's Insight. Okay, honey, let's talk about your work and money situation because I know damn well some of y'all are tired of the bullshit, tired of the workload, tired of the paycheck that seems like it's on a diet because, honey, we're over it. Today, we're looking at your situation. What is blocking you? What is coming your way? What action should you take so that you don't miss an opportunity to improve your situation? And we're going to look at the long-term outcome also. So take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, unclench your jaw, and pick the pile that you are drawn to. Your intuition isn't wrong. It's just waiting for your confirmation, okay? So I will see you at your reading. Hello, group one. Those of you that chose this card, Delight. This card is about connecting out in the community, having fun, socializing. It's not a very serious card. So what Spirit is telling me is that either you are in a position right now where you're very happy, or that's what is coming your way. All right, let's pull your oracles first, and then we'll get into your message. Okay, so yeah, some of you are going to have this very lighthearted energy to you where you're very gregarious. You're out there. You want to get to know people, meet people, but it's not time to make any serious commitments because you might not be able to keep it because you still want to explore your options or be out there, okay? Closed doors. All right, Spirit, for my group, it says no good job opportunities. The current job is coming to an end. Start all over again. Okay. I'm not getting that, your job is coming to an end. And if it is, it's because you're finding something better there. But we'll see. Hold on. Smart investing. Make informed investment decisions, research opportunities, diversify your portfolios, stay patient to achieve long-term financial growth. Why I'm getting like it's not the time to make the move right now. Right? You might find that there's closed doors right now. Maybe there's improvement coming to your current job, and you're being advised to hold on. Okay. Hold on, group one. So, first cards that came out were ladder, climbing towards success. And then warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. Successfully overcoming a problem. Weeping willow, family sorrow. Okay. What is this trying to say? You're identifying a problem, but you're overcoming it. Now, some of you want to climb towards success, but here with closed doors, it says start all over again. There is something at your current place of employment that has been causing you stress, but it seems over the next few weeks, you are discovering what that is. And it's like you're learning to work smarter, not harder. Or at least that's your advice from Spirit. There with family sorrow, I feel that it is collectively something that it's not just you that is unhappy. It's like other people that work with you that are unhappy. And either you're finding out what the problem is or management finds it out and it's addressed and you'll overcome it to the point where the work is more workable. Either there's smarter strategies in place to where people are actually doing what they're supposed to and not carrying more than they should, or there's like an even distribution of the work. Something is happening where current situation at work is improving. Okay. We've got the Queen of Swords in the reverse, the High Priestess, the Eight of Swords, trapped there, okay. The King of Cups in the reverse, and the Sun reversed. Back of the deck, Nine of Wands, Eight of Cups reversed. You feel like there's limited choices out there and you're kind of in this position where you can't leave. You've got to keep at it, continue where you're at, and you're a little bit stressed about it. I do want to see if a couple of these cards, this is your outcome. Let's see how this wants to fall upright. It didn't make sense for the Sun to be in reverse. What about the King of Cups? Well, he stayed reverse. We're going to leave his ass upside down. That's okay. That happens. Bob. My dog is such a dog, I swear. Anyways, so your current energy around your job is that you're not happy. Sideways. Some of you are sideways. Group one. You're just not happy, honey. Okay, you're upset. You feel things are unfair. You could be like a little bit more snappy, losing your temper. Okay. You're like, bitch, I'm stuck in this situation. I don't see other opportunities out there. What the hell? Okay, it's challenging. Now, you feel that you've got to hide yourself away. As I say that, oh, look, we have a freaking mask. Saving face. So it says, you may need to grin and bear and maintain respect and keep your job. Or you need to smile and make nice to get the position that you want. Yeah, some of you feel like you have to fake it in order to move on up where you're currently at. And it's becoming more and more challenging. You're tired of pretending to be fake nice to the people around you. Because that's what's coming up as your challenge, the high priestess. You're not speaking up. You're internalizing stuff. You act like you don't see something, but at the same time, you feel dysregulated emotionally. Hey, tell me about the high priestess. Roll the dice. Time to put yourself out there. You're hiding your talents, and it's time to take a risk and step into the spotlight now. Yeah, you've been hiding yourself away, group one, when it comes to your career. And that's kind of been boxing you in. Okay. Prickly situation. You need both tact and diplomacy to reach your goals. The struggle is worth the prize. Work around the issue and use gentle touch. Yeah, you've been hiding yourself out a little. You feel that it's risky if you put yourself out there, but at the same time, you're getting tired. And again, something around your current situation is changing to where that there is resolution. All right, tell me about this Eight of Swords, Spirit. Tell me about this Eight of Swords. Why is this the opportunity coming? What's coming my group one's way? Judgment. A major breakthrough. All right. This is giving whistleblowing just with the trumpet. That's what's shifting in your career. Where you didn't see a way out, where you felt trapped or like the doors were closed. It's like someone is sounding the alarm or ringing the alarm. All right. What action is my group one being called to take? Why the King of Cups reversed? Knight of Pentacles. To work slow, work through your emotions, ground your emotions. Back of the deck, the Mob and Strength. Fight for what you believe, but do it in a gentle, compassionate manner. There is something about you understanding where someone is coming from or why certain decisions were made. But you're being advised to detach emotionally from this and to be practical. Get grounded. Don't let your emotions affect your decisions. Keep your eye on the prize, honey. Okay. Do not stay or leave a situation because of your emotions alone. Be practical. All right, what's coming up ahead for you is the sun. So there is clarity, there's happiness, there's joy again coming your way. Tell me about the sun. What does my group one need to know about their career? Ace of Cups, you have a new opportunity, a new beginning. Okay, now it could be that there is changes implemented. This could be a new leader or a new opportunity. You're very tempted by this that comes in, but at the same time, you're like, I know that's what I need to feel better emotionally. But at the same time, you're having such a hard time detaching from where you're currently at. The clarity that you seek is coming. The good thing about this group one, is that you can roll the dice either way. You can sit and wait for things to improve, give yourself a time frame, right? If by the springtime shit doesn't change around here, I'm leaving. And it's like, but you're being advised to actively get out there, connect, maybe talk to someone that works somewhere else, or maybe find out, do your research, right, about what type of job you want to get, and see if there's any opportunities out there. Don't stay in a place where like you feel like you're stuck, because you're not stuck. And don't accept positions to where you feel like you have to hide yourself, or you can't truly be yourself. I mean, that's the shit that's coming your way. You are going to be yourself. Okay, tell me about the Eight of Swords with Judgment. What is coming in for my group one? When it comes to their career and finances, what's coming in? The Eight of Pentacles. In this image, there is something being identified. The mechanics of how something works, repairing things that don't work. You got 2 8s here. So it's like after people start pointing out where an issue is, or management takes note of it, or what have you, if you're your own boss, right? It's like employees could be voicing their needs, voicing their concerns, and it's like you step in and you're like, okay, I realize that there's an issue here. It's like you're pinpointing something, and that is what's getting addressed. By doing that, it brings happiness, but it also brings an indecision here for you. Do I stick around and find out, or do I move towards something new? Because you have both things happening. Better work conditions and other opportunities. What advice do you have for my group? Actually, what action should they take? Why the King of Cups reversed with the Knight of Pentacles? The Three of Pentacles, work together, collaborate, network. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Five of Swords reversed. Think of yourself. It's okay to be selfish. Don't fight. Don't break your own heart. Again, there's something about you need to detach your emotions. If you are sticking around a place because your bestie works there, honey, okay, no. Your bestie's not going to pay your bills. And if they do, well, okay. Okay. Not what I mean. But you're being advised to just, take your emotions out of there. Do not let your emotions affect you, or let that not be the reason why you stick around somewhere. Tell me about the Sun with the Ace of Cups. What's happening long term? Why the Sun with the Ace of Cups? The Hanged Man. You're seeing things from a different perspective, and you feel like, okay, I've been weighed down here. King of Wands reversed. My power has been taken away. The Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you really have an eye for detail now, and you're doing things to recover financially. There is an opportunity coming. Maybe I feel that it is between the spring and the summer that there is a significant opportunity for you. Maybe right now at the time that if you're watching this when I post it, it is winter time or we're about to step into winter. So I'm getting maybe write things out for the winter, and then once spring and summer rolls around, there will be an opportunity that's going to make you very happy. Maybe, you're hoping for, oh, I need changes right away. No, not the time. We're going to pull some timing cards. That's your main message, group one. All right. Give me some timing for, oh shit, I forgot to do your astro dice. Hold on. Spirit, what is going on with career-wise, or what is their advice? We've got the North Node, that's destiny. And Virgo, that's work, very appropriate, in the second house. You're being advised to focus on generating more money, going for positions that increase your wealth, but do it in a way where you're very structured about it, very organized, you're saving your money, you're cleaning up, or you're going on a diet financially. And now I know I joked about, your paycheck being on a diet. And Virgo second house can sometimes feel that way, but it's like you're getting very serious about your money, very structured. Investing into things that will improve your health also. Okay. But yeah, focus on making more money, but do it in a healthy way also. Maybe some of you work in health. Okay, Spirit, in healthcare. Tell me about my group one. What is a significant time frame for change, positive change in their job? In a few months. When will my group ones see improvement with their current work situation? Next year? Goodbye 2020, it says. Oh. When, shit balls, okay. In a few days. What is it? It looks like leaves here, right? It looks like fall leaves. And there was a card that fell on the floor. Winter. Interesting. All right. So this winter could be significant, or whenever you're watching, in a few months, and then by next year. I would say your biggest opportunity for something good in terms of your career would be in a couple of months. So technically that is next year, if you're watching at the time that I post this, because we're in December. All right. So group one, that is what I have for you, my beautiful, handsome individuals. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I wish you all the best. Hang in there, and I will see you in the next one. Stay real. Stay blessed. Bye. Hello, my beautiful, handsome group number two. Hey, this is a beautiful card. It's one of my favorite in the whole deck. So this is about good opportunities coming your way, feeling very lighthearted, feeling very blessed. Okay, so if you're not in that space right now, it's talking about you will be. Okay, so go with the flow. Just be careful not to rush or not to get too carried away, because it can get overwhelming. Too much of a good thing can be bad, right? So that's the only warning to this card. Other than that, it's expansion, it's growth, it's opportunities coming your way, good luck coming your way, feeling very blessed. And I get that for this group, the summertime is quite significant. Okay, but it doesn't matter. It's basically just saying, hey, prepare yourself for the good stuff. All right, let's pull your oracle cards first before we get into your message. Spiritual work. Okay. For my group twos, Spirit, what is happening in their career and finances? Budget planning. Okay, and then, well, my golden deck. Yeah, let's do it. Spirit, give me two from this deck. For my group, okay. Brilliance. And this one. So we have brilliance. You discover your own genius by breaking away from the grind to follow your own inspiration. Your ideas bring recognition. Investment. It says, invest in your education and make some big plans for the future. Take calculated risks, but save something to fall back on. And here we've got budget planning. Create a realistic budget, list your income and expenses, allocate funds for savings and investments, and review your budget regularly to stay on track. So yeah, really monitoring your money. And then here, open your heart to a spiritual career and heal the human heart. You are a light worker. Okay, so some of you are light workers. You could be into all spiritual forms. Maybe you might make that a career, honey. Okay, so yeah, maybe some of you might want to quit your employment and focus on spirituality. If you do that, do it carefully, okay, responsibly, and make sure you have a budget. Okay. All right, let's see here. So there's an idea that's you could, what do you call it? Market, get you money because of your brilliance. Look, horseshoe, caterpillar, angel. Shut the front door, honey. Okay, I hope I get this group. All right, spirit. Okay, there we go. So good luck with the horseshoe. You will see that as symbolically. Okay, here we've got the caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Spiritual guidance, protection from harm. And then bull says, do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Very nice. I love your message. Don't back down. Even if something feels scary, don't back down, group 2. You're being pointed in the right way. It's like luck. Good luck will follow you. And just know that whatever situation you're in, things are not always going to be there, but you are being guided and you are being protected. All right, spirit. For my group 2s, tell me about their career and finances. What is happening? What is happening for my group 2? You guys are getting very wise with your money. Okay, so we have got the Wheel of Fortune. Look, Spirit is just saying, look, honey, things are changing. Things are changing. The challenge here, 5 of Cups. The opportunity that's coming in for you. We've got the 7 of Wands in the reverse. The action you're being advised to take, 3 of Cups. And the long-term outcome is the 3 of Wands. Okay, so you are expanding group 2. 8 of Pentacles. You're watering your garden. You're showing up, doing the work to a degree, but you feel like you're too overworked and you're not reaping your benefits. All right, you're like, something has to change here. Currently, you're in a cycle where your luck is going to change. There is something fated, something destined coming your way, and it's going to uplift you from this 5 of Cups energy, which is the feeling of something is missing. I'm sad. I'm grieving the loss of something. Now, here with what's coming in, 7 of Wands is in the reverse. Don't fight it. Some of you are putting up a resistance and you're blocking opportunities from coming in. It could be out of fear. In this image, this girl looks like she's afraid. This is like, okay, should I cross the bridge? Will this motherfucker break underneath me if I cross it? Okay. So there's a lot of doubts and a lot of insecurities. And you're like, should I resist it? If you're basically blocking your blessings by having that mentality. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Yeah, be courageous. Be courageous. Otherwise, things will get delayed. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. For my group 2s, tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. The Hangman reverse. Yeah, you're feeling very stuck. You're unable to see how things are going to change. Okay. Because you've been patient, you feel like not a whole lot of anything is going on. It's like I have to show up and do the work every day, repetition. It's on repeat. I'm tired of the cycle. Tell me about the Seven of Wands reversed. What is coming in? Queen of Swords reversed. Now, how do we want her to fall? Upright. Okay. Queen of Swords upright. Strength reversed. Show your fortitude. Okay. Group 2. I'm going to be real here. Some of you are holding on to a job or a situation out of fear. You're afraid that nothing better is out there. You're afraid that if you take action on a change, that you're going to disrupt wherever you're currently at. Okay, hold on. Spirit. First of all, okay, no. Okay, let me keep going and then we'll come back and clarify. It's important. All right, tell me about the Three of Cups here. What action is my group 2 being advised to take? What action? Talk to friends, network. Yeah, open up. Eight of Swords reversed. Open up. You are not rubbing elbows with the right people. Spirit wants you to take a good look in the mirror. See who is around you. Are you aligned with the right type of friends? Are you supported by the right people? Start asking yourself these questions. All right, in your long-term outcome, what's coming here, Three of Wands, is that there is movement forward. You're waiting on some type of good news, or you're waiting on the results of the work that you've been putting in, right? You're like, I've been showing up every day. I've been consistent. Where is my payout? What is happening? Oh, my poor. Whoops. All right. Uh-oh. Upright. Oh, son of a biscuit. Okay. Seven of Cups. All right. So you have opportunities coming in. There is a particular time frame or a particular period that you're waiting for. But I would say within the next 3 days, there is some indication of things changing that's going to bring you more opportunities. 3 days, 3 weeks max, I would say there is news coming your way of news, progress, signs that you're looking for. Because, I mean, don't forget, Spirit is involved here. Something is coming to an end. And it's relieving you of stress. It's relieving you of anxiety. I feel like you guys are a very anxious group or a very nervous group because I've been dropping cards left and right and I'm doing this and I'm not that type of person, okay? I don't know what's going on. Y'all could be prone to anxiety or overthinking or something because I know for sure that is not my energy, honey, okay? So some of y'all are out there shaking like a leaf. Calm down, okay? It's going to be fine. All right. What is this Wheel of Fortune with a Hangman reverse? This is a big, 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 big change that you're undergoing, group 2. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune with a Hangman reverse. Courage. Look. See, I told you, I was like, I'm shaking, I'm scared, I'm anxious. And then here with the Bull, you're being advised not to back down. Show strength and fortitude. And here we have courage with the Lion, which is a sign of strength and fortitude. Ask what you are afraid of so you can overcome what's holding you back now. There are leadership opportunities for the taking. Yeah, go after those opportunities. Feel confident. And I'm getting to say this, group 2, there are opportunities coming your way. Pounce on it. Don't be afraid to cross that bridge. The bridge is not going to tumble underneath you, okay? Things where whatever situation you're in is changing. It's a reality. Don't stress, all right? So tell me about the Five of Cups with the Seven of Pentacles. Why has this been a challenge for my group 2? Unfolding. Access to greater prosperity is opening up for you slowly. You are growing as you learn more and keep expanding. Now, over here in your closing, you've got the Three of Wands, which is a sign of expansion. It's a sign of growth. So you feel that maybe your growth has been slow, or you're not seeing the type of growth that you want, but you're being advised to just continue showing up, be open to possibilities. Okay, tell me about the Seven of Wands reversed with the Queen of Swords. There could be an air sign that presents you with an opportunity. Okay, I feel it's another person. What is coming in for my group twos? Spiritual work, double confirmation. Okay, doing some inner work can help you get clear before you move on. You will get insights into what work will best serve your needs. All right, so either if you are in the field of spirituality, this is your confirmation to continue or to start it. Now, if you're not into spiritual work, this could be like you need spiritual work on yourself. Get a cleanse, get a personal reading, get a Reiki, a healing session, what have you. And it's going to provide you with the guidance and the insight that you need. Okay? Because spiritual guidance is here too. Very, very spiritual group here. Number 2. Okay? Now, what action is my group 2s being advised to take? Freedom. Look at that. You need to have more flexibility with your schedule and income. Being self-employed is ideal. Time off will help get you clear. Now here with a feather, you will find feathers as a sign of this reading. Feathers, horseshoes, caterpillars, okay, like you'll know. Light bulb. I do have a reading on my channel about, what the hell was it about? Oh yeah. It's predictions about 2026, your first quarter. So maybe the first quarter of 2026 is very important for this group. Okay, so you might want to go over to my channel and check it out. It's about what you're wrapping up in 2025 and what you're opening up in 2026. So there is an option there that sticks out to me because of that brilliance card. All right, Spirit, so we can wrap this up. Tell me about the Three of Wands and the Seven of Cups. What is the long-term outcome for my beautiful handsome group number 2s? Taking steps. Action is key to getting where you need to go. You can't wait around. Take a step in any direction to get unstuck and find opportunities. Okay? So yeah, so you're taking action and you're getting those opportunities. Okay, you can't just sit there and wait. Three of Wands with Seven of Cups can indicate sitting around and waiting. But Spirit is saying, no, move your ass, okay? Get out there. Get out there, group 2. Okay, before we get into, that is your reading, okay? So you expect amazing changes, breakthroughs. I love it. Your reading is excellent. Okay, excellent news. All right, let's see. Let's wrap it up with some Astro Dice. Oh, wait. Your timing. Hello. All right. Spirit, what time frame is important for my group 2s? July. See, it's giving summertime vibes there with the dolphins. I am pulling a couple of cards. What time frame is relevant? Just around the corner. Some of you are finding love too, honey, or you're getting married maybe. Engaged. Festive season. I mean, if you're watching at the time of this reading, it is a festive season. Or if you're watching later on, it is around another festive season. Maybe the 4th of July, maybe Mother's Day, because we got May and July. Or maybe these are your birth months and you need confirmation. Okay. Oh, wait. Summer, shut the front door. Okay. I love it. So I get for this group, look, your summer is going to be off the chain. Okay. You're going to love it. You're going to have such a good time. Okay. All right. Spirit, what advice do you have for my group 2? Okay. So we've got Saturn in Pisces In the 10th house, shut the front door, honey. Okay, so look, this is giving Pisces is a sign of spirituality, humanitarian stuff. So we got Saturn, which is about structure. Okay, so this is about grounding your fantasies into reality. 10th house, make a career out of your spirituality. Ground your goals, your dreams, getting more organized, more structured when it comes to your career. That is like chef's kiss for a green flag if you've been looking to make spirituality your full-time employment, or if you are in the spiritual field, this is just sign confirmation that you are growing. Okay, you're expanding in your career. And others of you, maybe you're being advised to look at Pisces related things like photography, camera work, content creation. What else? Working at the hospitals, for example, nursing. It's about healthcare as well. But this is like there's a spiritual component to this healthcare. Even if you're in the administration, it's like you're doing the work because you really resonate with whatever mission you're trying to accomplish, okay, to help others. This is a very helpful group. You guys care about the collective, and you are in one of those professions. And if you are not, you're being advised to perhaps explore those options, okay? My beautiful Heights and group number 2s, thank you so much for spending some time with me today. And if this reading resonated for you, please like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things. I look forward to seeing you in the next reading. Stay real, stay blessed. Bye. Hi, group 3. Those of you that chose this card, action. This card is about the storm that is brewing underneath whatever you've got going on. Currently, there's this push for you to go and do something. Right now is not the time to sit around and wait. It is about being decisive, taking decisive action on a matter. And even though it feels like it's a bit chaotic, it's necessary for you to shake things loose and to get you on the path that is better for you. You're not meant to stay where you're currently at. You're meant to do something different. And if you are depending, you can fall on either side, right? Either you feel that you need to detach completely from where you're at, or that you need to bring about big changes to stay where you're currently at. Okay. So, but whatever the case is, you're not meant to stay stagnant, and you're not meant to stay just, content. Just like, oh, well. So if you feel happy and, you're just wondering what's next, this is not your card. Okay. I mean, maybe sit through it, but yeah. Okay. This card is celebration. Kick off the party activities and have a great time. Plan for a joyful future. That's right. You're meant to bring about more joy into your life. All right. To do something that feels lighthearted. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Spirit's like, okay, here, girl. Okay, all right, let's just take them. So, main thing is to have fun. It's also telling you that the changes up ahead will bring happiness, recognition, reward for merit. Vine, seek out information that will help you. That's right. Okay, and then this one, Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. Okay, maybe that's what you're currently dealing with on the job, right? Like, okay, what's going on? So if you feel any tensions or stresses at work, this could be your sign. I apologize if you hear wheezing, guys. I woke up. It's another day. I had started doing this pick a card a few days ago, and then I didn't have time to come back to it. Now I'm like all stuffed up. Just a minute. I'll be right back. Okay. All right, Spirit. For my group 3s, what do they need to know about their career life? Financial clarity. Take time to review your finances, set a budget, track your expenses, and set clear financial goals to gain control and make informed decisions. Okay, so that's what you're striving for, financial clarity. Oh yeah, I was mentioning before I took that little break, is if you're dealing with someone that is very aggressive on the job, could be the reason why you start seeking out opportunities, right? I want you to know, group 3, that whatever career changes are up ahead, you are going to gain recognition and reward for the efforts that you put in. You will be happy in your career again, and it's you're going to be excited about that in the future. Okay, look at that. Roll the dice. Spirit wants you to know that you are going to bring in more money. You're cashing in on all the good work you've done. Raises, bonuses, and prosperity are coming in. Keep going and keep growing. Spirit also wants you to know that it's time to put yourself out there. You're hiding your talents. It's time to take a risk and step into the spotlight now. With protection, it says you are being protected from deceit and from situations that no longer serve you. Lie low for a while and you shall be shown the truth. One of the things that I got here was that something isn't making sense to you, your current situation financially. Spirit is saying it's time to step out of your comfort zone. Go out there and seek opportunities. Any risk that you take, provided that don't get too wild, okay? Do not quit your job before you have something secured, okay? And that's for all my groups, okay? Do not just up and leave somewhere because you got a good message from Spirit saying that you're going to be protected. Yes, you are, but don't act reckless and don't be overly impulsive to where you jeopardize your well-being. But it's like maybe lay low for a minute where you're currently at and look for opportunities. And while you're there, things will come up. Changes will come up. A new position will come up. I don't feel you're meant to stay where you're at, but we're going to pull your tarot and find out more. But Spirit does want you to know that if you take the risk, you are going to be rewarded for it. Okay. So got the 7 of Wands here, influenced by the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like, how long do I have to be patient? How long do I wait here? We've got the Hierophant in the reverse. This could be like an oppressive leader because that's in your challenge position here. Where you're currently at, there might be a lack of rules, of structure, of, the red tape might be something that is quite concerning. How do I fix this? Hold on. Okay. Sorry. So the challenge currently is that maybe the rules there where you're currently at are very strict, or they lack proper order or proper structure. The people at your job stick around forever. Now, I'll tell you, because at my current job, people in positions of leadership will be there 25, 30, 40 years. And it does not give the younger generation opportunity to grow and expand, or these are places that allow a person to retire multiple times and come back in the same position, in a new position. They don't give a shit, okay? And it's like you got dinosaurs walking around for no offense. So if you're offended, well, okay? But it's true, okay? They should have some rule, but they don't. So maybe some of you are in this, it applies for you as well. But let's see. Let's keep going. Spirit, what opportunities coming in for my group? King of Wands, influenced by the King of Cups. You're going to feel very passionate, very excited about something, and not emotionally all over the place. There's a position of leadership coming in. What action are you being advised to take? The Hermit, and look at her with her saggy boob. Good Lord, these cards. Look, you're being advised to remain hopeful and to be hopeful. Find your inspiration again. But this time now you have all this wisdom within you. Okay, Spirit, for my group 3s. The Empress. You're meant to grow, expand, to nurture, to give to your career, and to have a career that gives to you. Queen of Pentacles. It's like now you're finding the missing puzzle piece to lead you to something better, for you to be in a position of authority. Whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. You're meant to fill this right here because now you have all this wisdom, all this knowledge within you. You're meant to ascend. Some of you, there could be someone leaving where you're at, and you're going to step into that role. Don't give me that look, okay? Yes, okay. You, someone is stepping down and you're stepping up. This could be, I mentioned earlier, I don't know why I was thinking like someone that's been there ages and ages. And look, I just realized the Empress and the Emperor. It's like you have been transforming and now you're ready to fill this position. We go from the Empress, where we are receiving and gentle and nurturing, to the Emperor, where this is decisive action. It's in the background of the Chariot. So the Chariot is about determination, willpower. It's overcoming challenges and obstacles. You have learned and grown enough in your career so that you can elevate. Yes, you are. You're meant to step into this role. It's like you're finding all the missing puzzle pieces, the puzzle pieces, and it's been within you all this time. All right, Spirit, for my group threes, tell me about their energy at work. Why the Seven of Wands? Why the Seven of Wands? Yeah, you've been reflecting a lot, a little bit apprehensive, a lot of, when is this shit changing? The Star. But you refuse to lose your optimism, okay? Even though you feel a little bit stressed out at times and there's moments where you feel like it's never going to change. It is. This is a star right here. So you are in this renewal phase, renewed optimism. You're confident that things are not always going to be this way and that things are changing. What is the challenge? Things where you're at are not fair. The place where you're working at, things are not fair. The workload is not evenly distributed. Your function, what you're expected to do, is not reasonable. If someone could rule with an iron fist, there could be rules in place that are very difficult to abide by, or it makes it very challenging. But for the most part, I get that it's very oppressive energy or very unrealistic energy under the guise of I'm wiser, I'm more experienced, or we've been doing it like this forever. Okay, what opportunities coming in for my beautiful handsome group number three? So this one flipped over. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles influenced by the Nine of Swords. What's coming in for you? The opportunity to make more money. There is a lot of growth and expansion because everywhere I turn, like all the cards that I look at, there's blooming. There is another message here about happiness, of enjoying your work. It is whatever situation had been stressing you out, whether it was financial, whether it was this stuff going on here. Spirit is saying that you are going to take matters into your own hands by trusting your intuition and following your inspiration, your motivation. And it's going to uplift you out of this sadness or out of this worry or even this financial lack or restraint that you've felt. Okay, so what's the shift here? I'm sorry, what is the action you're being advised to take? Spirit, what action is my group three being advised to take? Level up. Step into this role. You are ready to put on a new robe, honey. You go from being naked to being fully clothed and with a sunflower in your hand. To step into that, we went from the Queen of Pentacles in the previous floating energy into this King of Pentacles. You know how the Queen of Pentacles had a missing puzzle piece that she was trying to put together. In this image, the King of Pentacles already has that. And it's in the background of the King of Swords. So you're meant to use your logic, your knowledge to acquire more wealth, more resources, okay? And you're feeling very inspired. There is something new coming your way. Trust your intuition and remember that you can manifest anything that you want. Anything. Group three. What about the Empress? Oops. Judgment. And under the guise here of the moon. So you're being advised to be completely honest with yourself. Has this current place allowed you to grow? Has it allowed for you to build what you want? Or is it time to step away? It is an awakening. There will be some event that triggers this. Group three, where you're forced to take action. It's not like tower energy where it's, wild and it happens unexpectedly. It's like you've been waiting for this. or you've been waiting for the other shoe to drop or something like that. It's like something is happening. You're on high alert. Yeah, you've been waiting. There could be a conversation that takes place that you feel a lot inspired, right? Like you're like, this is the green light that I needed. This is a sign that I was looking for, whatever the case may be. It's like you finally take flight. You take flight, you're ready to leap, and you're ready to expand that career. There's also something about a conversation that will be had that you're just like, okay, thanks for confirming what I suspected, or thanks for this. But in a way, it's like you are thankful. It's not the best. It's kind of like there's something about changes coming in to where you're currently at that kind of sends a red flag in your head. But that red flag is actually this torch with a light. It's actually your green light. It's actually your, you better get out of there before shit hits the fan or something like that. Or you better do something. As I was saying, the tower. All right, so I take that back. So there will be something. I don't know. I was getting something along those lines, that some conversation, some major change. There is something about where you're at being restructured. There could be a new boss coming in, and maybe this boss has a different outlook on how to do things. This could be someone that has never done your, for example, and I'm saying this is going to happen like this, but either you're dealing with this right now where you recently have had a new boss step in, and they are someone that doesn't know the work that you do, but they have the credentials, like they have the work, the school of it, right? But they don't have the hands-on experience. It looks good on paper, but when it comes to applied action, this person has no clue because they've never been faced with a real situation, only textbook scenarios, right? And something about the way the way your job duties are being handled or how they are being addressed are it's giving unrealistic, or it's giving something that it goes against your belief. And it's like after a conversation, a notification or something, that there's a change that's happening, and it's happening rather quickly. You believe it's like, okay, it's time to jump. It's time to bounce out of here. Okay, what's the challenge here? Yeah, there could be more rules, restrictions, things are being restructured. Knight of Pentacles. This is also giving like someone that expects a lot of consistency on your part, despite challenges or despite something not being very practical. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. All they care about is results and not really about how you go about making it, how to make it happen. All right, that is a challenge, because I was noticing here, this is the Knight of Pentacles in the background of the Chariot, but look at the bloody water. This is giving someone expecting a lot, and they don't care how it gets done. It kind of borders on, the Hierophant is in the reverse, indicating that this lacks morals, it lacks ethics, or it lacks something that is just, it leads to greed. It leads to, I don't care how you get it done, just get it done. And this really opens, look at the motherfucking circus tents in the background. You know, people, oh my goodness. Sometimes people are silly, okay? Yeah, it's giving very heavy, a heavy workload or heavy responsibilities, and the same amount of time expectation, right? It's like, I want you to go and take care of this, and I want it all done within a few days. And it's like, well, I would need at least a few weeks. And whoever is in charge is like, no, I want you to get it done within 3 days. And you're doing stuff within 3 days that would normally take you a week or two, something like that. Okay, the opportunity coming in. Tell me about this King of Wands with the Nine of Pentacles here. What is coming in? There's hope for sure. There is hope. There's healing, temperance. So this opportunity that's coming up for you in career is somewhere you would feel like you match well. Things are more balanced. Things are more practical. If you work for yourself, this indicates that you're coming into a period of things improving financially And you'll be getting signs that things are on the verge of improvement. You yourself are going to feel better. You'll be very confident. What's the action that my group 3 is being advised to take? What's the action that they're being advised to take, Spirit? The Star. Be hopeful, be optimistic. Now you have all this wisdom that you've acquired, okay, from your current position or any position. Yeah, remain optimistic about the future. Put yourself out there, be honest, and be assertive. All right. Spirit, what do you need my group 3s to know? What is the advice here with the Empress and Judgment? Take action, honey. Yeah, okay. So we've got strength here, influenced by the Chariot. And it's the Empress, too. You've got so much skill within you. And all that's needed is for you to take action. This is the King of Pentacles influenced by Temperance. Your financial situation is going to heal. You'll be optimistic about the future again. The universe, your guides, is blessing you with the discernment, with the motivation, with the action, right? Like the action plan. Some people might think that you're wild for taking that action. Some people might be even salty. There'll be people in the background talking or giving their opinions, but you're being advised to not listen. Who cares? They're not living your life. All right. Especially where you've been dealing with someone that's been stubborn and aggressive. Or this could be on another note. Spirit is asking you to be stubborn and aggressive and to go get what you want. All right. So I do see very favorable changes up ahead for you. You're check back within a couple of months. Let me know how things are going. All right. Let's do your astro dice before we get into your timing. All right, Spirit. What do we have for my group 3? We've got the 4th house, Sagittarius, Uranus. Okay. So Uranus and Sagittarius is about growth and expansion. In the 4th house, what truly makes you happy? For some of you, this could be like maybe you decide to work from home. Or you're meant to shake up your foundation, your stability, right? Go with what makes you happy, period. It's time to bring about those changes. And Sagittarius is the planet of knowledge, of wanting to explore possibilities. Uranus is possibilities coming from out of nowhere. Or, doing your own thing. And this could be you branching out and working for yourself. You want to work from home? The time is to take action now. Okay, take action now. Spirit, let's pull some timing. What time frame is significant for my group 3's career? What time frame will be significant? Summer? What time frame will be significant for my group 3? It's not too late. What time frame? One more. April. Back of the deck, when you let go. And look, don't the cards look a little bit similar? When you let go, and then the clouds here in the background with the sun. So whenever you let go of your expectations, or when you let go of security, sometimes we hold on to something because it feels safe, because we don't want to take risks right now, or we're feeling like we lack clarity, or like we lack security, right? But I am getting to say that it's not too late for you to make up your mind about what you want to do. From spring to summer, I'm posting this as we get into the winter season. So maybe over the next few months, it's like you're kind of scoping out the scenery and you start implementing some changes, but you might give yourself a time frame. Like, if I don't see changes at this job within X number of weeks or months, I'm out. Okay. Because I see you taking a decision all of a sudden, because Uranus is sudden and Sagittarius about expansion. 4th house is about our happiness, our well-being, right? You did pull the happiness card. So it's like, okay, if I don't see this result by this time, then I'm going to go here. I'm going to do that. But you're being advised to bring about changes now, group 3, whether it's looking at other possibilities, whether it's doing your own thing. Yeah, take action now. And then you'll see the results. Maybe April, summer. It's not going to be too late. And if you're not ready right now and you're thinking about this in April or summer, go ahead and do it. Point is that you need to keep it pushing, keep moving. Okay. Oh my God, that took all the air out of me, you guys. Sorry. Well, it was a pleasure to read for you. I hope you found this reading insightful, friends. I will come back with more for sure in the very near future. I look forward to reading for you again. It was a pleasure. Stay real, stay blessed. Bye.